Alright, so spending some time with the Apple Watch Series 2, I wanted to compare it even deeper. So we have the original Apple Watch and the Series 2, so I'm going to do a boot up on both the devices at the same time just to see if there's a big performance difference. Now I did speed this process up because I didn't want to wait too long. Even though it's got a dual-core processor, it does still take a little bit of time to actually boot up on the Apple Watch. So here we have both of them booting up. Now, like I said previously, the Series 2 is heavier. The screen is brighter. It's water resistant up to 50 meters with swim feature, so you can definitely swim on it. It's got better microphone functionality, so Siri, for me at least, responds much better. It is a little bit thicker, and I would say battery life is increased by at least 15% for me. I'm able to get 2.5 days use out of it. Now we see here that the Series 2 does start much faster, so the dual-core processor does its job, and GPU is also faster, so we do have some better graphics overall. Now that you'll notice, because the apps are still very similar. Now here is just waiting for some of the parts still to come up. Even though the watch is up and running, it's still connecting and gathering information from the phone. And here we have the original one, so I'm just going to go ahead and log into it, and I'm going to go through a couple of the applications just to see how they respond. Now I'm going to try my best to start them both at the same time, but I've noticed that it can be a little bit hard on the watch because of the small icons, so we'll try our best. Now just navigating on the Series 2, it feels much smoother, and light reflection is also way better. As you can see just in this video, the Series 2 does look better, doesn't have as much glare. And you can see the Series 2 launches it way faster. I did take a little bit of time clicking on the original one, but there's a big performance difference. And let's just kind of start another app. There are still some apps loading, so even that it's able to launch these apps much faster and still operate in the background trying to load all of these other features. It's nice to see that we were able to get the faster improvements. Also, even just the scrolling doesn't even lag at all. It's very much smooth. Now let's go ahead and go to a different app. Yeah, so right there, it took me a little bit to open it up, but even the delay in that part, Series 2 kicks it in. So we were able to establish that the Series 2 will have a much faster processor because it is dual core and faster GPU, so it will outperform the original one. This is just going to show you, is it worth your $400? And you might be able to sell the original one anywhere between 150 to 200 depending on who the buyer is or what kind of accessories you have with it. Now the bands and everything are interchangeable, so if you just want to sell the watch and keep some of the bands, you can keep that, as they will work on the Series 2. Now for me, I definitely recommend the Series 2, especially if you have the money and if you're able to sell it. Like if you're able to sell your original one for 150, that's not a big price difference, and if you use it day to day, it's a big noticeable change, especially in the battery life. Now even writing, as I do text on my device, is much smoother and much more responsive. The scribble feature is way better. Now, as you can see, that's kind of the performance difference. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned. There'll be more stuff coming onto the channel. See ya.